Hello, it's Angela Kirby and it's time to do the Mandala Oracle for the next few days. It's post-Christmas, and what is it that we need to know for the last few days of 2020 that would serve us all well? Okay, so I'm going to take from my book, Creating Wisdom and Magic in Life and Love. What is it that we need to know? Doing some bibliomancy, so answering. I'm going to uncross my leg for a start, move the chair a little bit closer, a little bit wiggly today. All right, what is it that we need to know as a collective? In the new age that we are, the Great Awakening has happened, the solstice. What is it that we need to know as a collective? Back up, there we go. All right, so there we go. This one was done reasonably early in the system. Number 25, yeah, so that was done considerable amount of years ago, this one, but always relevant at the right time. So let's read what the mantra is, and so take a big deep breath in and chillax. So a circle of love, a circle of life. This mandala is now in our life. Allow it to open our pleasure and delight through seeing and feeling. In meditation, it will guide us. Allow it to whisper its wisdom. Can we hear what the messages are? Write what we hear and feel and study it deeply, and then release for our path to be. Okay, all right, back up, number 25. So if you went to frizzkirby.com and look up the mandala in life, top right hand corner, there's a drop box, and you will see and go in there, and there are 62 mandalas. And I'll show you the new one in a minute. All right. A cycle ends and an opportunity opens, as this is a time of abundance where aspects of what you have asked for begin to pour forth. Are you ready? Have you any backup for the journey ahead? It is time to make sure that you have support if needed in whatever format that is, and that you know what you are about. If someone asks, can you explain to them in knowing what you are offering and how you share your talents, your gifts? Asking for guidance and checking in with your projects will ensure that all is in order and you stepping into this abundant time. It is indeed the right time. Are you arriving, or have you just missed the opportunity for now? That is perfectly fine, for there is always great learning if a door closes. Possibly it wasn't the optimum place for your work. And rather than be angry or feel failure, ask yourself, what have you learned from this? For there are always several doors opening. For this seeming failure has placed you in good stead for the grand entrance of the opportune place of arrival. Remember, this is an abundant universe and you're always looked after. Yeah, well, I've had to learn that lesson a lot of times, I can tell you. So, yeah. And so who are you? What are you about? If someone asked you, what are you offering? What are you doing? What's your service? What's your elevator speech? And what's the long version? Not for others, but for your first and foremost, so that it fits like a glove. It really feels right in you and who you are. So that's great. So, so there you go. So let me show you a quick little walkthrough of my mandala. Excuse my hair, needs to be dyed, but you know, that's life. All right, so this is the latest drawing, and that's parts of it close up and back. So this is my workspace. There's a whole heap of pastels there, and there are also a lot of other tools and pastels over here that I work with. Hopefully you can see that, because I'm not sure where I'm driving this. All right, so yes, it's mandala number 63. So it's the end of another cycle. So, and I've been drawing this over the last couple of months or so, or whatever, however long it is. And yeah, so it's been done at an incredibly powerful time in our cycle. So there is a story to be told there for sure when the oracle becomes very obvious. All right, so, you know, any questions, ask me. And as we enter the final stages of 2020 and almost ready to go into 2021, and listening to the astro charts I have, find us also going into some very interesting times, continued times. So that's life. We've got this. Be gentle, be kind. Ciao, ciao.